Hi guys, welcome to Iron Standard. Today we have all reached the end of the China 2026 China Pro, and Behrooz took first place over James Hollinshed. To be honest, I got a little bit surprised, but my prediction was so that Behrooz would take first place. We gonna go through the all the pose by pose, and I'm gonna tell you what I think. That's why I think that Behrooz will take first place. Basically, I believe it's a little bit of a presentation thing also because James Hollinshed, there's a few poses that I believe that he loses a bit because of the way he poses, and but in general, if James would have taken first place, I think no one will be bothered with that because he was in an incredible shape. And James Hollinshed is been having the time of his life with this last two events. This is really the best shape that we ever seen James Hollinshed on stage, and it's adds up to him. And also to Behrooz because I mean the man went through so much things with his visa and trying to get his visa to come to compete in US, and it's been impossible. So he finally, even to Portugal, he couldn't come to Spain, and luckily now he got the possibility to show himself to the world in the China Pro. So we're gonna go pose by pose, and I'm gonna tell you why I think that the Behrooz could take first place. So double bicep, front double bicep. Even though James, you can see the density on the chest, you can see the thickness of the chest of the James Hollinshed, even on this front double bicep, it's incredible. These legs are absolutely outstanding, and but the V shape of Behrooz it's I think it takes the pose. Front lat spread. Here the same. I think James pulls his shoulders a little bit up on this pose. That I believe that hurts him a little bit, and he takes a bit of this width. And Behrooz it has a more pronounced V shape, and you can see the shoulders high. You can even see striations on the chest. I think I'll give this pose also to Behrooz. The side chest here is a surprising situation because this would be a Behrooz pose, though James Hollinshed, I think, is beating him on this pose. Despite the leg, because the leg for going down the lower body is absolutely James. But look at the top, look at the chest, the density, the arm, the tricep is huge. Here again, I believe he contracts a little bit too much his clavicles, so he brings a little James. I mean, so he gets a little bit narrower than he should. He shows more density, but he loses the width. So I'll give this pose also to Behrooz. And his legs from the back are not that bad. Now the lat spread. Lat spreads. Behrooz has wider shoulders. James, I think, is curling a little bit his torso here, so it makes him look a little bit flat, and he has so much density on the back. I believe if he rotated his shoulders a bit backwards, it'll be amazing. It will be way better on this pose. But as we see from here, I believe that I'll give this pose to Behrooz. And the side triceps. James has an incredibly strong side triceps. But surprisingly here, Behrooz, you'd see that the leg, it looks better than on his side chest, which is kind of weird. And as you see, Behrooz, he has a gap between the waist and the arm that is unbelievable and incredible on the open stage nowadays. Abs and thighs, I got surprised. I was expecting that Behrooz would have way stronger, more imponent abs and thighs, and but it doesn't show too much. James has incredible legs. James has good abs on this pose, and that is also a surprise. But Behrooz is a better shape, so I'll give it to him. The most muscular, however, we have two versions of the most muscular. Even in both of them, I believe James is overpowering Behrooz. Behrooz has a very strong shoulders that I think they take over the entire body on this pose. and he breaks a little bit of his balance, while James is as a more full, complete package, and his density and his dryness. I think I'll give this pose for James. Even now, as you can see here, they both eat the same pose, and I still believe that James is a better look on the most muscular. This is about muscularity, and on this pose, and James is way over Behrooz on that field. It was an amazing show, and was as we expected. It will be a battle between Behrooz and James Olinshed. Behrooz brought the shape. I believe it was a little bit flat, but you couldn't expect more from a man that has been struggling with so many things in his life to try to compete. Just to try to compete, that is unbelievable. It shouldn't happen, but anyway, it's politics, so we can do nothing against it, about it. James, it's I think he was a little bit. He got a little bit. It was. I mean, he didn't get upset, but I think he got a little bit. I don't know. You can see that he felt a bit frustrated on the when he gave the first place to Behrooz. He was expecting more, and we were expecting also that this title could go both ways, because this we are comparing apples and oranges, and both of them are in incredible shape, and both of them deserve of the first place without any doubt. But anyway, yes, to go to only one of them. I didn't see the finals. I just saw the prejudging, and this is my opinion about the prejudging. However, I believe Behrooz have come a little bit better on the finals, because here on the prejudging he was sweating a little bit too much. He was getting smoother and flatter as the show moved forward, and James was just getting harder and harder. And so I believe that in the finals there was a different conversation, there was a different thing happening, and that gave the victory to Behrooz. And that's it, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll be coming back for predictions for the Tampa Pro, and just up front that, in my opinion, Tampa Pro Nick Walker is going to shock the world. But stay tuned, like, subscribe, and we see you next time. Bye.